Welcome, applicant, to the Hornwright Industrial Hiring System. Please insert your resume into the receptacle for analysis. Or take our senior executive exam to see if you've got what it takes to be part of the Hornwright team.
I presume you've seen to it that the Technology Support Group has updated the Senior Executive exam with my clarified answers. I'm growing weary of the spineless executives you've been sending me. You find me some candidates with the wherewithal to survive here, or else I'll find someone who will.
office to collect your official Hornwright Executive ID. Senior Executive detected. ID card issued.
User detected. Connecting.
User connection detected. Monitor 003 reporting. User System 003 requests assistance. Fuel levels critical. Hull critical. This mother load requires repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon. critical.
Requisition code accepted. Issuing repair beacon. Beacon deployment clearance granted.
User, proceed. Down. Deploy. Beacon. Proceed. Elevator. Beacon. Launch detected. Distance 1,200 meters. 800 meters. 400 meters. Mother load. Connection. Connection complete. Repair systems engaged. Mother load status nominal. Repeat. Status nominal. Initiating breach procedure. User, stand clear. User presence detected. Priority materials deposited in docking station. Motherload 003 complete, user. Motherload complete. Motherload remembers. detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal. Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection. Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Estate and safe room access cards are required for entrance. Motherlode follows.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
clearance detected. Initiating breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to safe distance immediately.
What now? This safe room is a lot less safe than I expected. Breach procedure?
Breach complete.
Now, wait just a minute. You can't just barge in here, robot.
Motherload.
Motherload? Oh, of course. I see. This must be some sort of failsafe directive now that I'm back in this area. How fascinating. Wait, how is it that you can speak now? You didn't say anything when I came across you earlier out in the wild. You know, you're quite terrifying.
Default audio device safe room loudspeaker is active and hardwired connection has been established.
Of course. You mustn't have a built-in device. I guess Daniel decided you didn't need a voice unless you were speaking to him. Typical.
Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright is not detected. Please provide a location for discovery and retrieval.
No. Father, Daniel, has been gone for a long time.
Confirmed. Failsafe handoff must initiate. Dr. Penelope Hornwright, do you acknowledge and accept?
Well, you're one hell of a stray dog, but... yes, I'll accept.
Failsafe procedures complete. Debug mode is now enabled. Doctor, please evaluate all secondary user changes before submitting.
Well, that was exciting, to say the least. So, secondary user, eh? Who the hell are you? And what kind of changes is she talking about? Didn't you hear her say my name? I'm Penny Hornwright. This used to be my home. A long, long time ago. Maybe you should introduce yourself now, hmm? Really? A gigantic drilling robot just burst out of the ground, but I'm terrifying? Please. Oh, really? What exactly do you need the Motherlode's help with? And as an aside, robots don't have friends, and don't need to be convinced to do things. If you want them to do something, you need to reprogram them. Is that all? I assume from that Pip-Boy on your wrist that you're from one yourself. Feeling homesick? I don't understand. What do they want with a vault? I saw Foundation on my way back into Appalachia. They look pretty comfortable there. No, I just saw it from a distance. I never want to assume that I'll be welcome. Good way to get shot at. Trust me. There are plenty of government facilities in Appalachia. More if you head north. What's so special about this one? Well, if your new society will allow ghouls like me to join, then I'll help. Otherwise, you can beat it. I've seen plenty of folks try to save the world since things went to hell, and all of them had their problems. Lovely. Beats only having blasted robots to talk to. No offense, Motherlode. So what's the plan? Well, I'll need a Pip-Boy for a mobile terminal. Not yours, don't worry. I'll need a full construction kit so I can add some extra circuitry. Also, I'll need something I consulted on years ago. A circuitry schematic that could have changed everything if we hadn't blown ourselves up. Of course you do. Well... Well, I didn't learn it at college, I can tell you that much. It was always a hobby of mine, before the war. Nowadays, it's how I stay alive. A robot is always going to be a better shot than I am, and it's no great tragedy if they break down. I can usually repair them. Oh, this? My doctoral candidate named Aaliyah was heading development on it before the war. Brilliant stuff. With any luck, she's in a vault right now. But I'd suggest taking a look around her old home in Summersville. She never used her office on campus. Ignoring the fact that you'd almost certainly insist on wearing it afterward, it's experimental. It could ruin the unit entirely. Also, the changes I need to make would strip out some regular functionality that you probably use, like health monitoring and so on. Well, I bet there's at least one in a forgotten corner of Voltech University. Sorry for not being able to be more specific. Are you kidding? That's a total conspiracy theory. You might as well throw in the Mothman for good measure. Maybe you do. I suppose we'll find out, won't we? I'll install an untethered communication setup while you're gone. That way, we can talk to her whenever and wherever we want. Like any other bot.
Ready to die for your country?
let's try your integrated voice module again. Can you say something, Motherlode?
What would you like me to say, Doctor?
Great. Thanks.
Great. Thanks.
Ah, good gracious. She's full of dad jokes. All right, I'll add full conversational protocols to the list. Ah, you're back. I've been busy working on the Motherlode's voice interface. Have those parts for me yet? Well, she's able to speak, but she wasn't made for it. Normal conversations are probably a ways off for now. Lovely. I had a chance to crack her open while you were gone. It's not good news, I'm afraid. Well, it shouldn't take long at all to get the new guidance interface set up. However, while I was in there setting up her vocal system, I saw a lot of damage. I think she's going to need some new parts just to be safe. Well, her data processing is extremely slow. Maybe it's not actually broken, but it certainly doesn't work. She'll need a better interpolator. She also needs a new sensor module, an altimeter for sure. Something's corroded the contacts pretty badly on both of those. Salvaging. iBots are basically just flying sensor modules, and the altimeter could be salvaged from that ridiculous plane Father hung upstairs. I'm not sure about finding an interpolator, but I saw a robot that had a human brain attached to it near Robco. I would bet that unethical monstrosity has some serious interpolation needs. Oh? What's that? Oh, you know what? There is an iBot upstairs that I was tinkering on. Must have been some 30 years ago now. Maybe it's still there. That's a bit on the nose, but so is Ghoul and Rad Roach, so whatever works. I simply can't imagine what kind of terrible person would do that to someone else. All the ones I ran into out there were completely homicidal. All right. I'll be here working on her conversational skills if you need anything else.
approach and identify.
Thought as much. Nothing there after all.
Thanks. I'll take those parts if you don't mind. Next? No. She'll be ready once I finish putting those parts in. Near as I can get her on short notice, anyway. It's where I was originally heading before the motherlode started emerging. It was almost like she was herding me here. I was worried she'd spook the settlers there if she popped up. Or spook them more than I might on my own. Other folks have chased me off before. I could say that doesn't bother me, but it eats you away inside to lose all contact with others. I'll head there, presently. Just need to grab a thing or two before I leave. Go over the debug stack from the part install, too. So don't worry about checking back in right away. I'm fairly hopeful she won't have exploded. Reasonably sure she won't. Please. I'll wear a gas mask and head straight to whomever's in charge. Let them know that you're to blame for my presence. Ta. I'm sure Motherlode's going to have some issues for me to polish before your mission, but nothing I can't manage.
Finally, nice day.
Foundation is growing every day. They can't build as fast as Ward needs.
Civilization is being rebuilt, right here in Foundation.
You've secured our way down to the vault pretty handily, haven't you? I just can't believe your luck in finding Dr. Hornbright.
Like Foundation. I've got friends out there that didn't want to come with me.
She's getting some equipment brought down, I think. Better run, unless you want to find yourself carrying consoles around. Oh, but before you get going, though, let's talk business. All right. I've been working on the next problem we need to solve for busting into Vault 79, that doozy of a laser grid. I figure we got some experienced scavengers in Foundation already. Folks who know a thing or two about busting bunkers. Small ones, anyway. Thing is, before I even start asking around, our youngest scavenger pops up to tell me she's got it handled. Handled! Before I even told her the problem. Honestly, maybe she's tougher than she seems. She's been with us for a while, so I can vouch for her loyalty at least. She said she has a way to beat the grid, so I'm inclined to believe her. Anyway, her name is Jen. Go talk to her, and I'll get back to work on figuring out a plan for these military-grade turrets.
store all over. Building this place up is hard work.
I take it you talked to Paige. I did and I do, yep. But there's something we need to take care of first. It'll be worth it. So, okay. Hilariously, I'm looking for something that is designed to be invisible. Untraceable. It's a suit that hides you from everything, even laser detection grids. Which would help out with Vault 79, right? Government facilities usually have a lot of security redundancies. There's almost no way to cut the lines fast enough to get past their laser grids. So what if security just can't even see that you're there? That's what this tech does, and I know how to operate it. Would you believe me if I told you I learned about it from a spy? I didn't have much choice in the matter, I assure you. Can we hold any further questions until I get to the point? I know it's asking a lot, but you just gotta trust me for now. Nothing is completely untraceable. Think of it like a swimmer that's underwater. It might take a while, but they have to pop up for air, right? So there's always brief moments of exposure, even if it's only exposed to certain eyes. You get what I'm saying? Potentially a lot of things we're watching, but there's one that would have been designed to see it. Probably also relay that sighting, too. But just sending that update could blow your cover if you did it directly. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? Are you just agreeing out of anxiety? Okay. I'll try to boil this down while sounding 5% less confusing. Let's see. We need to go take out a Liberator bot to see if it has a record of another piece of Chinese tech coming through here. Liberators like to gossip, speaking in lay terms. They ping each other whenever they see something interesting. It's actually kind of a design flaw. Alright. I'll see if we have anyone around here who can help out with the next part.
Did you drink the inoculation yet?
Yeah. Optional?
Doubt it, unless you want to get all swole
Oh,
up.
well, my parents both used to take me along when they went scavenging. They were really good at it, so I picked up some good pointers. So I guess I've been doing this most of my life. I guess a lot of people born after the war and outside the vaults could say the same. I feel like I recognize that name. Is she good with robots? I can do electrical stuff, but hacking and whatnot is beyond me. Excellent! Thank you for the heads up. I was just gonna read Paige's diary to find out who to talk to. Wow, existential. For a perfectly preserved slice of pie, maybe? I'd kill someone for a great slice of pie, full disclosure. If you help me find the robot, we can find a spy suit, and then I can wear the spy suit for the vault job. Got it? Be safe out there. I can't believe that Penny's cat isn't robotic. What a letdown.
Foundation and those bums up at Crater don't get along. They want to Great. Wow. At least it's nice out.
Looks like it might rain later.
The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the weather's bad.
Stop messing around. Thanks again for lending a hand.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Ah, hello again. Put that robot on my workbench, will you?
I'll be honest. I was hoping you'd have the motherlode just hanging around in your room, Penny.
Oh no, there's no room for that. Though, knowing her, she may yet try to make an appearance.
Should have built that house.
So, do you want the logs from this robot?
Yep. Look for an entry that begins with 58 when you're in. That should list any entries related to our target.
These logs look encoded, but like nothing I've seen before. I see the numerical headers you mentioned, though.
The entry you're looking for would have been broadcast daily since about 11 years ago.
Never.
Just read the stuff in brackets at the end when you find it.
Found it. The part in the brackets says BAI2, QUAN2, YUAN2, and then the number 7. I'm afraid that's all Chinese to me. As in, it's actually Chinese. To everyone.
White Spring. Why 7 though?
Oh, 7th hole on the golf course, maybe. Wait, you don't... do you?
What, speak Chinese? I mean, it's been a while, but yeah. Wait, so my mom's last known location was a golf course? I don't get it. I can't imagine there's anything spy-worthy there. What the heck would she be doing there?
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes, they were spies. My parents were spies. They're both dead, all right? I was born here. I don't know about any of that.
No, I don't care about. I mean, you're looking for spy gadgets? That's like a dream project. Can I see everything when you get back?
I just need to rest my eyes for a bit.
Sure? That'd be great, actually. It had this biometric encoding, and I think it'll work for a close relative like me. But, let's talk later. You said you're recalibrating the robot. To do what, exactly?
To find the tech if it's still nearby, and not shoot at anyone along the way. Maybe if you take it to the 7th hole, it'll pick up the signal again. I'll get the lab ready for when you get back. Be safe out there, you two.
Wow, I feel like we're actually finally going to find it after talking to Penny. I've never been this close. So, you ready to go? Okay. Ask me anything you want to know. I honestly have no idea. I was born here sometime after the war, and I lived here my whole life, mostly in the capital wasteland. My parents didn't talk about it much. I know they didn't want to go back, that they weren't supposed to have me or fall in love with each other. We were just a normal family of survivors, except sometimes my parents had to go do things. Then, one day, my mom just never came home. I don't think anyone's ever prepared for that kind of loss. I feel like I need to find her so I can move on, but I also don't feel ready for it. Okay, fair enough. Sounds like a plan. Oh, don't forget our little recalibrated friend here. I get that some of the folks here are really afraid of the scorched bees, but for me, it's the giant ugly toads. Ugh!
Started. Oh, Penny showed me how to send a transmission to your Pip-Boy directly. In case you didn't know why you're hearing my voice. I'm not a ghost, I swear. like the Liberators homing in on the last known location of the tech now. Which I guess I don't need to tell you, since you're probably watching this whole thing moving around right now. Unless you left it all alone in the world to lose something. I'd understand if you did. Robots are slow. Oh, I talked to Paige, and we're all good here. He gets that we don't get our parents. Stuff was always hard for him. It's been better with the Foundation crew. Whoa! Hey! Lost new signal contact. Are you coming out on Beijing or something? I'm getting suited up now. I'll head out as soon as I can. Just try to be careful out there, okay?
Penny here. Looks like your little robot buddy blew up. Oh, well, you must have really given it a good conk when you found it. Usually these little guys stick their landings a lot better. Jen's already out the door, but it'll probably take her a while to make it over to you there, wherever you are. Somewhere below the green. You should look around. Never know what you might find. Bring back a souvenir for your best buddy, Penny, won't you?
Don't. I don't want to fight. I don't want any trouble. I'm here against my will. Yes, I can see why that would be confusing. Not all of us have the luxury of choice. They threatened to kill my family if I didn't work for them. From what I have overheard on these listening devices, you are working with my daughter. She's on her way here, right now. I didn't want her to have to witness the inevitable. But here we are. So then ask them. I did. They tracked me down with tracers in my gear years later. I thought everything was all over. That the governments were all gone. That I was free. If I had known, I would have thrown it all away and just hoped for the best. I thought holding on to it would save my life. But I was wrong. So wrong. Another pre-war asset. Very loyal to the cause. They only come here occasionally to check up on us. But trust me, you don't ever want to meet them. Yes, I was trained from childhood to do this job. It's all I knew. I never chose any of this. It was either follow orders or die. This is a listening post. Our mission is complicated to explain. Unless you know what's going on next door, I could tell you more if you let me live. Orders and a lifetime of being shaped to think and be what they wanted. I didn't question it, because I didn't know there were other ways to be, to think. We were lied to. But people here were also lied to. Once I could see the puppeteers, I wanted nothing to do with any of it. I fled. Fine. This ends the same either way. She shouldn't be long now, based on the proximity warnings on that console.
Hey, there you are. I'm here. I caught up. 妈，那真的是你吗？你还活着呢？ Wait, how can you be alive, Mom? Why are you here? What is this place?
Jen, why would you come here, you foolish child? You need to leave.
We came here looking for your corpse. I needed a suit, but I buried Dad with his years ago. I couldn't get it off. He was killed in it. I didn't know you were alive down here. How could I? You left. Just don't move, okay? I'm trying to think of a way where you walk out of this. Where we don't just kill you along with everyone else down here. This is... I can't believe what's happening. I was certain that they killed her, but here she is, working for them? It's too much to consider. How can someone do that to their own child, though? How do you just leave them to make their own way in this world? He's asking a lot for me to forgive her. I think I can do that. Mom? What do you say? What if I can help you hide out? We can make it work, can't we? So, how does this work? How can we save you? Let's figure this out.
I'll have to go into hiding and destroy the suit. They're tracking it. We might be able to shield the signal from the suit once or twice. But are you willing to give it up after using it? We don't have much time to decide.
I guess you're right. Hell of a thing to be thrown away, though. I'll finish up here and then meet you back at Foundation, okay? I need a moment.
Thank you for sparing my life. I never expected to be reunited with Jen, my treasure. I'm still very worried, but thank you for your part in this. Thank you for sparing my life.
I'll meet you back at Foundation, okay?
I see you found a way to get into the vault. Hey, I got the suit. Looks like we're good to go. She's gonna meet up with me after we hit Vault 79. I need to tell Paige about the risk before she comes here. I want to be better about being honest. It's hard to tell the truth when you're afraid of getting hurt. But you and Paige have really helped me out when you didn't have to. It's taught me to trust. A bit. You don't happen to have a piece of Derek's blackberry pie, do you? I bet. Nah, I'm good. Sorry. Bad joke. I'm all good to go. Nah, it wasn't too badly broken. I snagged it on my way out. Penny's gonna fix it up so it can chase the cat around. Sounds good. And hey, thanks again. Seen my tools. Oh, never mind.
So I saw Jen and Penny are working on that stealth tech. Guess it's time we talked about those laser turrets, huh? The blueprints don't exactly list the spec sheet, but there's a lot of install ports and wide open space. Penny started calling it the Grim Reaper's Hallway. I had to reach out to some specialists who've been shadowing us since the pit. They've agreed to meet, but they want to talk to you first.
Evening. I see you found a way to get into the vault.
I don't know. Something about mission protocols. They seem like ex-military to me, but I haven't exactly checked their records. Just be careful. All right. Just so you know, these people are, rigid when it comes to how they contact each other. They have this whole signaling thing they do. I'm gonna mark a spot on your map. Go there and wave the flag. The old stars and stripes. That'll let them know you're the one. They'll tell you what to do from there. You can't handle my dulcet voice. Get out of here.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end. Vault suits like yours sure are popular lately.
It might rain later.
I don't understand why we can't get a few more Sunnies to do the boring jobs.
Vault Dweller, we see your signal. Make your way due north towards the hill. You'll see a concrete bunker. We will be watching your approach carefully. Oliver Fields, Captain, United States Army. Now that we got the pleasantries out of the way, I have one question for you. Why the hell are you planning on stealing America's gold reserve? Uncle Sam not give you enough hugs and kisses while he was keeping you safe in that vault? We've been heading back down from up north. Before you ask why it took so long, take a long, hard look at your day-to-day in Appalachia. It's nice here. We've got it so good that I'd have wanted my mama to retire here. Giant bats. Boo-hoo. World ends, and suddenly every Tom, Dick, and Mary thinks they're in charge. What makes you so special, huh? The orders of your overseer, huh? Do you know what your vault's primary mission was? Not the rebuilding America, Bull, the real mission. I guess there's one born every minute. I know about the nukes your people are unleashing. That's not rebuilding shit. I also know that not all of you are participating in it, though. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now. All right, people. What do we think of this vault dweller? Radcliffe, Thompson, Lucky?
I mean, I give anyone who doesn't shoot it as bonus points, so checks out to me.
Yeah, holds up with everything we were able to recon. Paige wasn't lying, at least.
All right, looks like you passed the test. Now let's talk about this Vault 79 you're so keen on breaking into. Oh, we know all about them. Luckily, Paige gave us enough info to ID the problem. Sergeant Radcliffe, you want to take it from here?
We're dealing with Robco's semi-autonomous immobile weapon platform. Only used for special government procurement. Extra thick ballistic shielding, plus reflective paneling, and internal temperature regulation. Even has built-in air fresheners. But can your new buddy Radcliffe beat him? Of course he can. Just need a little help from the source. Seeing as we have a good feeling about you, I say we work together on this one. You and I are going to meet up at the Robco Research Center down near Watoga. See if we can find the equipment I need to bust through those turrets. And we better hope we do, because my only backup plan is politely asking the turrets not to shoot us. And that never goes well. Because I'm criminally overdue for a promotion? The high points are that it's a facility full of people who were smart enough to know better, but somehow didn't. You know how sometimes their robots go nuclear when damaged? That's by design. That's on purpose. Think about that. Most were made for civilian use. In what world does that make sense? Fucked up. It'll be fun. Forget the theme parks. There's nothing like scavenging a research center.
Has anyone seen my readers? Oh, hang on, never mind. They're in my pocket.
Nobody let Lucky out by himself. I could have sworn I saw a big old set of red eyes outside just a bit ago.
This place is disgusting, Captain. Hey, you're not dead. I owe Thompson a cold one. Remember, we're looking for military research projects. General rule, they keep the good stuff in the back.
Protect. Time to die. Look at that. Just needs a brain. Clarification. I'm not volunteering. Couldn't work my magic with those pincers anyway. They probably got some brains in storage somewhere. That seems like a very them thing to do. The entire research team jarred their brains? Whoa. I wonder how that went over. Good news for us, though, right? Just need to get one of them up and running. Detected. Beginning search.
person in charge will be an obvious pick, but speaking as an old boot on the ground, it never hurts to look 1 or 2 rungs down the ladder. Is that a stovetop? It looks like a stovetop. You sure we're not sous chefs in some kind of weird zombie cooking show pilot? Normally, I'm all about randomly fiddling the dials, but considering this brain is a limited resource, we better find some instructions first. They were smart enough to write the settings down at least. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out which number goes where. shoot. Chef Supreme of Brain. Chef Brain ID. Chef 16. That's all I got.
If I woke up and my mind was my beautiful body was suddenly a trash can on fire, let's think out here.
overtime clause in my contract was a mistake. I don't remember you from the research team. seem really happy to be here. First week with the company? Let me know if there's anything you need help with. I mean, I don't have any time to help, but I would like to, hear that you need help anyway. Just let me know. Oh. You want me to make tools that will destroy the turds? Really? Sure. Come on. We'll need to use the fabricators. Follow me. You have no idea how many times we had to assemble and tear down the kill zone emplacement until Dr. Diaz was happy. Scheduled, and I feared her more than the Great War.
Hey, man. So the tools? Can you get to making those tools?
Oh yeah, well, I can make it so the power just shuts down completely. Do you know how many times I had to rewire these turrets?
I do not know, but I
She made
sense
us
you're
move
going
them all
to...
over the office during testing. Every day was different.
Let's grab the tools and go. I don't want to stick around in case this guy cracks. Cracks more. I don't want to see his crack.
I bet her brain is stored somewhere. Might as well go destroy it. Maybe. Experiment on it. Yeah!
Sergeant Radcliffe reports that you procured the tools we need. I'm impressed. Interesting choice of words. You've been making a good team for some time now, haven't you? Paige, Dr. Hornwright, that hyperactive communist kid, and now us. You sure picked a strange team, but you've shown that you can follow through. I'm convinced you'll actually pull this damn thing off. We'll be packing up and heading over to Foundation. No sense coordinating from two places. Eager to get this done, so let us know when. Come on, just make the best of it, people.
We need to make another supply run. Lucky and I went last time.
Hey, Lucky, that's not okay, buddy. Oh, wait, that's just funny. Sorry, Lucky. What's that smell?
How's it going?
Maybe Ward has more drawing paper I can have.
Civilization is being rebuilt, right here in Foundation. Sandwich.
Sorry, no
You
time to
really know that whole over-deliver mantra, don't you? Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay. We got the crew and the equipment. All that's left is to get to work. You let me know when you're ready, because once we start, it's gonna be real noisy. Captain Fields and his soldiers say they're here to stay.
So what's your story, Dweller?
No, we're already here. You've built a team, and we're all just waiting on you to lead it. Just let me know when you're ready.
I hope those tools do the trick.
If you're looking to trade, check out Sonny's.
Nice work at the Robco factory.
She's nice. Why?
Oh, no problem.
She's doing a lot for this community, you know. You should try to work through that crap.
Yeah.
Nice work at the Robco factory.
We're all waiting on your word. No use just sitting around, right?
Foundation and those raiders up at the crater just don't get along. They want to take everything we've worked for.